Welcome back, horror family. The 2007 film Rogue is a duly underappreciated nature horror film about a group of people taking a river tour through a gorge in Kakadu National Park in the Northern Territory of Australia. After witnessing flares over a ridge, they decide to help whoever's in distress, only to discover that the boat the individuals were in has sunk, and they ventured into the territory of a giant angry crocodile. For an independent film, it has a cast of very well-known actors, including Sam Worthington, Michael Verton, and of course, Radha Mitchell. It incorporates a perfect blend of stranded horror, desperation, and the ever-growing threat of hopelessness as these survivors find themselves secluded on a small island in a river cove with a rapidly increasing tide dooming their hope for survival. The story is inspired by a large crocodile known as Sweetheart, a 5-meter-long saltwater croc responsible for a series of attacks on boats between 1974 and 1979. Though there were reports of Sweetheart attacking many types of vessels from outboard motors, dinghies, and fishing boats, there were no reported attacks on humans. As many of you are fully aware, I am a complete fanatic for nature horror films, and this one is without question in my top must-watch list. But as every nature horror film I view, I always think, what is the essence behind the beast? What drives the monster in the film? The northern region of Australia is home to a recognized group of Aboriginals called the Jawans. Their territory ranges a large expanse of the northern area's top end. Dreamtime stories tell of great spirits during creation. Bulong, the rainbow serpent, came from beneath the ground and created huge ridges, mountains, and gorges. It is said to be immense in size and inhabits deep, permanent water holes, much like the cave that Kate finds herself in near the end of the movie. Their belief is that the rainbow serpent is controller of life's most precious resource, water, and takes the form of any animal associated with water. They tell that the serpent is seen as a benevolent protector of its people, but also a malevolent punisher of lawbreakers, and could be seen as a destroyer, bringing upon thunder and monsoons. There is a tale of Wawalag or Wagalag sisters. According to legend, the sisters travel together when the older sister gives birth. Her blood flows to a water hole where the rainbow serpent lives. The serpent, angered by their presence in the area, traces the scent back to their sleeping hut and eats the sisters and the child. The people of the Jawan do not fish in the deep green pools of the gorge or drink the water for fear of angering Bulong, and believe that it must be left undisturbed. Perhaps the group found themselves quite close to the waterhole that Bulong inhabited and was disturbed by the trespassers, inhabiting the land for a long time in the form of a giant crocodile. Neil told Pete that their presence angered the beast and will not give up until they are gone. Even Pete saw the strange situation they were in, and perhaps both men understood that they were not in the den of a normal croc, but an ancient being from before the time of creation, who lived undisturbed until 3 boats entered the territory of its waterhole and was to be expunged from its home. It would have been wise for Russell to speak up about the painting he saw. Instead of seeing a piece of ancient art, he should have read it as a warning that they did not belong there. If he did, maybe they wouldn't have awoken a sleeping serpent with a primordial anger to drive out those it did not want near its hole. Have you seen Rogue? Do you think it was just a giant crocodile, or was it possibly something else? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Stay scared.